Hi everyone, today I'm going to show you how to achieve this look right here. This is my first video, so please give it a thumbs up if you like the style, the neatness. Subscribe and I will do more tutorials. This is my first tutorial video and I'll show more detail with more hairstyles. So without further ado, let's get to this video. Okay, before we go further, follow my Instagram page, Braids by Jeff. I do have more pictures and more ideas there, and I'm gonna be posting there at least once a week. So follow my IG page so you won't miss styles and new hairdo that I do mostly every week. Okay, so to get started, I'm sorry that I didn't start from the beginning, but we're using one pattern. So we're starting the braid from the side, from this side, and then we're going all the way across. With me, I like my pattern neat, so I like that when I part the hair, I like when I part the hair for it to be neat. So this is how I do it, starting from here, and we're going all the way across. It's pretty easy if you really know how to braid hair, do hair, but you're not pro at it. It's pretty easy once you know the pattern. So we're gonna go all the way across. I'm gonna show you all the way across. So it's like from ear to ear, but not really. It's like from eye to ear. So we're starting from here and back to the ear. Just making sure that the parting is neat so that the hairstyle can be neat. Okay, so now we're gonna start with the braid. This is basically like the feed-in braid. I do not like to start with the weave so that it will give it the neat look. Once again, do not start with the weave. So what you're gonna do, you're gonna separate the weave separately, little by little. You're gonna take like at least 5 little pieces, depending on the person head texture, and you're gonna put it aside separately. So little piece by little piece. And you're gonna put it aside separately, set it apart, and then after that I'm gonna show you how you're gonna use it to achieve that the braid that you want, the feeding braid. Okay, so now we're gonna start with the braid. As you can see the other braids, do you see the look? This is the look you need to achieve. So we're gonna start with the hair. You do not start with the weave. Sorry, I like my braids neat, like I said. So we're gonna start with the hair alone. So you're gonna act like you braiding the hair alone. So take the little piece, doesn't matter how small it is. Take the little piece, start your braiding process. Start your braiding process, and then once you can see the little tip, like you can see how the braid is starting, you could start adding little by little pieces of weave. So how you add it, you pass it through in front of it, you hold the first piece down with your thumb and your index, and you left the other piece, and then you wrap it around again. So I'm going to show you that process. You take it, wrap it around, hold it with your index, and then pass the hair around it, and then take the other piece, wrap it around again. 1, 2, and then you're gonna take another piece because you want to make the hair look as natural as possible. You wrap it around, pass 1, 2, and then take the other piece, pass it around, 1, 2. and then the process keeps going. You see how the hair is getting bigger and bigger? Take another piece, pass it around. Remember, you're holding it with that index finger. When you pass it around, hold it with the index and the thumb that is holding the hair. Pass it around, keep that piece out, 1, 2, and then you bring that piece back, pass it around, and you keep braiding. You keep braiding. Me, I decided to add more hair, but it's up to you. You can add as much hair until you see the look that you want or the size that you want. So again, pass it around. Now you keep braiding. You keep braiding. And this is how you achieve the look. I think it's pretty neat. So I'm adding one last piece. Once again, you pass it around, hold it with your index. 1. Leave that piece out. 2. And now you pass that piece around again. So now we're gonna keep braiding. I think it's big enough. I think this is where I stopped adding weaves. So now you're just gonna keep braiding until you reach to the other side. Okay, so once you get to the end here, me personally, it's optional. I add one more piece, like right here at the end, just to have the braid a little bit longer and to still have the braid a little bit big so it won't be too small at the end. So once again, that part is optional. If you want the hair to be longer at the end or for the braid to be a little bit bigger. Okay, so we continue moving in the same pattern. So like I said, it's up to you how you're styling the hair. Me, I'm doing a zigzag look, so after that braid, I'm gonna move on and do another side. So after this braid is just going the same way, you just part it from ear to ear. So from this side to the other side, and then you start braiding. Okay, so now as you can see, I already moved on to the other side. Also, if you haven't noticed, on the side of the hair where the lemonade braid is gonna be, you always have to part like a little side to leave like single braids on the side so it can add more to the hair that you bring on the side. Okay, so we're gonna start with the zigzag style, and you can see how I started it. As I did 5 on this side, 5 braids on her left side, I'm gonna do 5 braids on the other side, and that's gonna start the look of the zigzag style that's in her hair. Once again, remember, you do not start with the weave. You start like you're braiding her actual hair, as you see here. Take little piece by little piece and you start braiding her hair. if you can see the beginning of the braid, this is where you begin to add weave. Please make sure that you do not put too much weave. It will look bulky. It will show sign that the weave is in there. When you do your braids, if you want it to look neat, if you look at the other ones, you can't tell where I put the weave. So this is the look that you want to achieve. So once you start braiding the hair and you can see where the braids start, you can start adding weave. So you put it over your hand and then you put it on the side. I'm going to show you. So right here, you grab a piece, wrap it around. You hold that part under your index and your thumb and you leave the other one on the side. After passing it twice, you pass it around and you do the same pattern. 1, 2. Grab the weave, wrap it around, hold it. 1, 2, pass it around. 1, 2. So this is how you're going to continue. Hold it. 1, 2, pass it around. 1, 2. And you continue. Okay, so remember how I said we're doing the zigzag style. So as I said before, you saw I did like 4 braids on her left side. I'm gonna try to do 4 braids on this side. So now this is her second braid. So after the second braid, a third one, after the third one, a fourth one, because I will not show you every braid that I do. So it's the same pattern that you follow, except you continue to do 4 on this side, and then I will show you how you do the other zigzag pattern by adding 4 more braids on the other side. Okay, so as you can see, this braid is almost done. After this braid, I added, I believe, 3 more braids going the same way, and then I moved on to the next. So after this braid, you will not see the other 3 braids that I did, but you just add 3 more braids on this side, and then you move to the other side. Okay, so as you guys can see, I already moved to the other side. We're doing the same pattern. So now I'm on another braid, the first braid on the other side. So remember, it's a pattern. I did 5 braids, I believe. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, I did 5 braids on that side. Then also do 5 braids exactly where my hand is at. So this is the first braid. Okay, so now we're on the second braid on the opposite side. So this is how you achieve the zigzag look. It's basically a pattern. If you know how to count, this is very easy. So now I'm doing 5 other braid on this side. So it's like 5 on that side, 5 on the front, and then 5 come back again, and then 5 on the other side. So this is like my second braid for this side. And then I'm gonna show you, I'm gonna add like 3 more, I believe, and then we'll move back to the front. Okay, so now I'm done with those 5 braids if you count. So I did those 5 braids on this side. Now I'm back to the front again to add 5 more braids. So go back to the front and then separate the hair. So remember, when you add it on the weave, you wrap it around, hold it with your index and thumb. 1, 2, you braid it with the hair that was already there. And then you wrap the second piece around. 1, 2. So every time that's secured, you grab another piece, wrap it around, hold it with that index finger. 1, 2, and then you come back for the other piece that was left out, wrap it around again, and you 1, 2. Remember, you continue adding until you see that the hair is full enough or the braid is big enough that you can continue it without the weave. Okay, so if you look at her head now, you can see the style that I was going for. So I already did my zigzag style kind of thing right here in the front. So once I get to the middle and I see that the hair was finishing, I decided to freestyle. It's up to you. You can freestyle once you get up there, or you can continue with your zigzag style. Or you can just continue doing your hair straight from ear to ear, from this side to this side, and just have your little lemonade braid. But this is where I get to the middle, and this is how I freestyle from here on. Okay, so now is the process of hot water. The hot water purpose is just to make the ends neater and to give the hair balance. You do not want your hair to be sticking up everywhere with no balance and it's not going down. So she's holding the hot water, put her head in. Please be careful with this process. And as you're taking it, take it out slowly. Slowly and dry it out. This is what I'm doing with her now. A towel, a long cup preferably, and then you just dry the hair out. Please be careful with this process. As you can see, I try very hard not to let the hair on her skin. You take the hair out, you dry it, but you do need to dip the tips back again, do that so that they don't have that crunchy look. You want the ends to have that straight look. So as you can see now, the hair is balanced. It can move, but the ends are still not neat. So if you look at the ends, they're not neat. So what you're gonna do again, you're gonna dip the ends once again, just the ends. You're gonna dip them back into the hot water. Okay, so now just the tips, just the ends of the hair. So as you're taking it out, you are pulling it. You are pulling it and you are drying it. So do not just pull it out and dry it in a towel. I'm sorry you couldn't see this clearly, but once you put it in, as you're taking it out, you grab it, grab the towel, you are pulling the hair so that it can have that straight look. And there you have it. If you look at the ends now, they do not have that crunchy, crumble up look. This process, I made it up. I did it. I haven't seen anyone did it. Where you dip the towel, because when you braid the hair, it has little frizz, especially if the person is natural. So what I do, I dip the towel with the hot water. It is safe, just please be careful. And you dipped it and you take the end of the towel, you just dab it on the person hair to remove frizz, any little frizz that can be on top of the hair. And as you can see, my braids are very neat. So that's what the process of the towel, dipping the towel in hot water for. So now I'm just gonna do her edges. I use the Gorilla Snot, it's been there a while. I use the Gorilla Snot just to lay out her edges, and a toothbrush. Please excuse my dirty toothbrush. And a toothbrush just to lay her edges out with the hair that was left out. So here's the look on the side. This is on the side where the lemonade braid ended, and as you can see, this is the final look. Okay, so here, as you can see, is the final look. If you do like this, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. Also, subscribe to this channel, guys. I would love to post more videos, more hairstyles. If you have any requests, comment down below. If you like this, comment down below. If you hate it, still comment. Let me know what I can do better. And I will see you guys in the next videos. Bye.